Yo, the cryptocurrency markets are incredibly volatile and shaky right now. And I don't want you to lose all your money because that's exactly what happened yesterday when more than 1 million people and traders lost all their money. They got liquidated and wiped out more than 10 billion US dollars worth of overexcitement, enthusiasm in form of leveraged longs, right? So they were actually betting for the prices to go up, and then it came the exact opposite as centralized exchanges pushed down and price tanked of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and co. And a lot of people got liquidated and lost all their money. So in days like this, I think it's super important to be reminded of the risks in crypto and the volatile nature of these assets. And as a lot of people have asked me also in my Telegram group, hey Sito, what are you doing? How do you manage to keep your emotions under control? How do you secure your funds with days like these? And what are your actions? I actually bought 2 cryptocurrencies yesterday in the dump, and I'm going to be talking about that as well. I'm also going to be sharing some lessons learned over the past few years in crypto. And that said, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share it with 1 or 2 friends, comment it, and also make sure that you watch this entire thing. So April 18th has been another historic day in crypto land. A lot of people have actually lost their entire life savings, their entire money, and got completely wiped out by the markets because they didn't really know what they were doing, right? And I always say here on my YouTube channel, I'm not a technical analyst. I'm not a professional, experienced trader. And if you are neither, then you should never even touch leveraged, right? You should never even use those kind of exchanges like Bybit, like Femex, right? Even Binance now has a lot of future trading and margin trading as well. So stay away from that because most likely you will lose all your money, right? And that said, now what is my strategy? What am I doing, right? Because I'm more of a fundamental analyst. I like to research projects. I like to talk with the team. I like to really understand the core fundamentals of the project and evaluate from there how high can it go, how big can it become, right? I've spent the last couple of weeks really digging deep into the Cosmos ecosystem and also getting on track with Hedera Hashgraph, right? You already know that those 2 right now are my strongest bets, especially for the large cap altcoins out there, right? Previously, it has been Cardano and Polkadot, and both of them have done extremely well and outperformed Bitcoin and Ethereum by far, right? I bought my first dot at, I think, $3, $4, or $5, and it went all the way up to $40. And I bought my first ADA at around 3 to 4 cents, and it's trading at $1.20 or something like that right now. So my investment thesis was take over some of that profits. I still hold large positions there, but take over profits and shift it into the next Polkadot, the next ADA, right? Because we're in a bull run, guys. Like this is actually what's happening, right? You can generate life-changing wealth in that bull run. So I have been researching a lot, many weeks, many months, and I stumbled upon Hedera Hashgraph and Cosmos. So those 2 are my most important coins in my portfolio right now, right? Because they make a lot of percentage of my entire portfolio, but also because I see a bright, huge future for both projects. And as I especially dig deeper into the Cosmos ecosystem, I also figured out that Iris is a coin that has huge potential because it's actually also built on the Cosmos SDK, and it has a massive use case with the blockchain service network in China, right? And for those who do not know what the blockchain service network in China is, I'm going to leave a link down below because it's incredibly important. It plays a huge rollout. It plays a huge role in the rollout of the digital yuan, also in the domestic telecommunications network in China, and overall the adoption and implementation of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies from China, but not only limited to China. I also anticipate that it's going to be rolled out at global scale, right? And Iris plays a massive, massive role in that. Why? Because it's the interoperability layer that is basically enabling all that on a tech stack, right? So what I've done yesterday on this nasty, nasty dip, I picked up some very cheap Atom and I picked up some very cheap Iris, right? So those are the 2 coins that I have bought and I have stacked. And why? Well, because I know that I'm convinced of the fundamentals, right? I love the fundamentals. I love the team. Sure, you never know enough. And there's always some more stuff that's going behind closed doors, that's going behind the curtains, right? But from my research methodology, which I trust in my own research methodology, I decided to buy these 2 coins because they have very strong fundamentals and they most likely are going to outperform the rest. So that's my investment philosophy, my investment thesis. And sure, Cosmos has been a coin that didn't go up like crazy over the past few months, as compared to, for example, Dogecoin, right, which went completely nuts in 2021, more than 50x, absolutely nuts. Congrats if you're holding it. Same for BNB. Congrats for that. But on a fundamental layer, I still think both Cosmos and HBAR have incredibly strong fundamentals. And I also am adding and picking up more Iris along the way. So those are right now my three of the hottest coins that I'm buying and that I'm interested in. There's also a lot of tokens in the security market field, which I'm also going to be talking about more over the next few months. I've already made a couple of videos in the past, but I think there's more to come because I found very interesting projects in that field as well. So yeah, that's currently what I'm doing. And again, guys, these corrections and setbacks and drawbacks, they're not unfamiliar. They're not uncommon, right? That's completely normal. If you're new to crypto, get used to it. Welcome to the space. I'm already completely numb. I lost 6 figures yesterday in my paper value on my portfolio, but I'm completely chilled because I know this is temporary. I know also that even if it was not temporary, even if the markets crash tomorrow, it has been a great time, right? It has been, I've learned a lot, even if I lost all my money tomorrow. I love this space. I'm truly convinced that it's going to be around for the next decades. It's a new internet, the Web3 era is here. Crypto is on the forefront of that. So even if the markets would crash for the next few months or years, I'm still good, right? Like you always have to be in that position that you're not overexposed to crypto, that you're not in it with more money that you can afford to lose, right? Always keep that golden rule. Put in money that you're also can afford to lose, and also don't let your emotions drive you crazy, right? I've done that in 2017, sleepless nights, right? It's also psychological warfare in the end of the day, but you gotta keep your emotions under control. You gotta have a game plan and stick to your game plan. Trust in your own research methodology, and you will be fine. There's literally nothing that can go wrong. If you stick to those few points there's nothing that can go wrong, right? So make sure that you're doing and playing by the rules. I always say to people as well, and I'm doing that myself, 10, 20, from, in my case, it's I think 30, 35% of my portfolio is also in DeFi coins, in NFT coins, right? I'm playing a lot around with that, synthetic asset marketplaces, and all these kinds of things. So be aware of the risks, however, also know your position, right? Be aware also of your own risk tolerance, right? Like what position you're in, what's your monthly burn rate, and like you got family to feed or whatever, all these kinds of things. So you have to be really conscious about what you're doing, and you'll definitely be fine. That said, I hope you enjoyed this quick video here on my strategy and what I'm doing and my thoughts here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, join my Telegram group. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay healthy and be good.